I gotta tell you guys a story, man. Christina, you gonna laugh, man. Okay, I was in North Carolina. I was on my way to North Carolina to meet Christina and her dad. And I was leaving I was supposed to be there on Tuesday, so I had to leave on Saturday to go stay with my brother. But Friday morning, I woke up, and I can be honest about this because this is what's awesome about being me. I really don't care. I've never had hemorrhoids before.
Never had hemorrhoids.
So it's kind of surprising when you get them for the first time. Because you don't know what's going on.
TMI to the max.
I got up one morning. Huh? I'm like, what's going on? My wife's like, why are you walking like that? I said, I don't know. I'll be back. We going to the restroom. I was tripping. Wow. This felt really weird. I felt like I sat on some peanuts or something. But so I come out of the restroom. I got the iPad in my hand. I'm like, what is this? It won't go away. I thought it was like cancer or something. And I'm like, what? It didn't hurt, but then later it started hurting. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? So, you get online, you like perspiration age and all this stuff. So I'm like in pain all day, and I'm like casting it out. My wife said, I ain't put my hand on that. I said, come on, man, go get the anointing oil. So anyways, I'm like in pain, man. I gotta get on a flight on Sunday, and this is Friday, and I'm like, yeah, it'll be gone. I'm the mighty man of God. It'll be gone by Saturday. I'll sprinkle some holy water on it. I'll get cracking, literally. So anyways, yeah, you're laughing now. You should have seen me. My son was tripping. What's wrong, Dad? Nothing. So I was walking around like this in my house. I'm in no hurry. So all day I'm like casting the devil out. And then the next day, I get 2 more. And I'm like, oh no, you did. First thing my wife says, is it gone? I think I got 2 more. Man, it was a bad Saturday. I didn't think it could get any worse. I went to my brother's house because it was like a 2-hour drive to the airport. And I'm like, I'm just gonna lay on your couch for a little bit, relax. I'm gonna go soak in the tub. What's going on? I had to tell them, come on, man, I'm walking crazy. And they're like, ain't you going to a healing service? Ain't you supposed to go heal the sick? I'm like, yeah, what's going on? I don't know. So I stay the night there, and it's Sunday, I'm getting on the plane. And it's even worse. I gotta get on 2 flights, and I can't even carry my luggage, and I'm like, every time I go somewhere, it seems like something's going on. And so I get on the plane, and I'm like, man, I couldn't believe it. Like, I had to buy a perspiration age and all this stuff. That's pretty downgraded, man. There's so many things I want to say. So anyways, I get on the plane and I'm like, I got this little tube with perspiration H in my pocket, and I meet your dad. Hey, brother. What's up? What's going on? Man, we need to pray. What's going on, man? I got in the truck. Quavo was there. They're looking at me crazy. I said, dude, I got like hemorrhoids. I've never had it before. And they're like, brother, I had one of them once. It wasn't nice. I said, I got 3 of them. He's like, oh, good Lord. We're on our way to a healing service, guys. And so we're heading up there, and Quavo's with me from Brazil, and Brandon's there, and they know what's going on, and they're just like, man, they feel sorry for me because I'm walking kind of weird. And I said, guys, I gotta go to Walmart, man, because this stuff is just, I gotta get padded. And I'm like going through the stuff, like here I am in the women's section. I'm looking at like pads and stuff. And people are looking at me, right? And I like get this one and it has wings on it. And it says, you are from heaven, you got wings. And we're healing people in the parking lot. And I'm just standing there in one spot. Yeah. And so anyways, we do the service. And I just, you know what? The head with it, if it hurts, it hurts. So I'm just praying, and we do the whole thing, and I'm like in pain this whole time. And this one lady said something. She said, how can I believe for my healing, you know, for someone's healing if I can't even believe in my own? Right? And I'm like, well, let me tell you something. So I started telling them it's funny because I was hurting. It's funny now because it already happened. But then it wasn't funny because I was in pain. And I said, look, don't let your physical circumstances dictate who you are in the spirit. Even though I had that problem, even though I was in pain, even though I felt downgraded, even though I felt nasty, even though everything against me was physical, but I understood that I'm a spiritual being and that doesn't affect me at all. If people are getting healed and delivered and set free, I'm going to tell you that all day long. In fact, one of the coolest videos I ever did was a guy that said, what's that about? You guys ever see that video? What's that about? Where he raised his arm and his knee and he picks his kid up and her dad's like, you know, he didn't even touch him, you know, and he's in the car and he's waving his arm. Man, I was in pain during that video. That was the Walmart we were at. And recorded that. Now, if I'd have told him, hey, you know, I got, you know, this stuff going on, it would have been too much to get into, but I want to leave you guys with that. What I'm talking about this is that even though you're in a wheelchair, even though you're in pain, or even though something's wrong with you, it doesn't even matter. Because spiritually, it doesn't affect you at all. At all. Your body and what you go through and what you think has nothing to do with the power of God. The power of God is placed in you to do one thing only. That's to fulfill the will of God. And the will of God isn't for me to be walking around with perspiration H all on me. It's to go out and do what God called me to do. But I tell you that story because, man, it's funny. But it wasn't funny at the time because it was real. And I can joke about it because I laugh at myself. I'm all right.